Hi, today I want to quickly introduce you to the 5 dysfunctions of a team model, developed by Pat Lencioni, author of the best-selling book of the same name, and founder and president of The Table Group, a US-based management consulting firm. We've been using Lencioni's model in some of our development programs with clients to help them build and maintain high-performance teams. It's a simple model that resonates particularly well with people, so I thought it useful to share. Essentially, the model highlights those attributes that tend to be apparent in less cohesive and effective teams. That is, the 5 dysfunctions of a team. The first dysfunction is the absence of trust. The simple fact is that if team members don't trust one another, they become fearful and hesitant to communicate honestly and openly with one another. They hide their true thoughts and feelings and become unwilling to take responsibility for fear of making mistakes, all of which impedes the effectiveness of the team. Crucially, Lencioni refers to the concept of vulnerability-based trust. The best teams are those in which members are open with one another, ready to disclose their thoughts and feelings, share their ideas, admit their own shortfalls and mistakes, ask for help, and give and receive honest feedback. Team members are open with one another because they are confident that each member has the best interests of the team at heart. Having trust in one another is an absolute foundation stone of highly effective teams and helps them counter the second dysfunction of a team, fear of conflict. If team members don't trust one another, they'll also be reluctant to confront one another. Discussion related to key issues may be absent, muted, or indirect, or not really get to the heart of the issue. That is, the team might achieve what Lencioni calls artificial harmony, but not achieve genuine commitment. In other cases, team members that don't trust one another may well confront the issue, though do so in a competitive, unconstructive, aggressive manner with the purpose of beating the other person and promoting individual rather than team interests. Lencioni rightly emphasises that confrontations and conflicts, when they come with the right intention and are effectively managed, are necessary goods as opposed to necessary evils. Good confrontations provide the opportunity for the promotion of new ideas and the elimination of not so good ideas, and the improvement of systems and processes. Healthy confrontations and conflicts are honest, goal-directed, and as such serve to improve the performance of the team. Only with the ability to master conflict will a team be able to effectively address the third dysfunction of a team, lack of commitment. Of course, teams work most effectively when every member clearly understands, endorses, and commits to the goals of the team. Without commitment, efforts dissipate, the team's work is not true teamwork, and members may instead focus their attention on individual interests. A couple of the keys to achieving team commitment are buy-in and clarity. Buy-in occurs when all team members have had the opportunity to share their opinions and ideas, and those opinions and ideas have received genuine and appropriate consideration. Clarity, of course, is about ensuring that each team member absolutely understands the agreements and decisions of the group. Without true commitment, it's highly probable that the team will find itself troubled by the next dysfunction, avoidance of accountability. If the decisions of the team are ambiguous and/or there is an absence of genuine buy-in to those decisions, holding team members accountable for their part of the plan, decision, or agreement will be difficult. The best teams hold one another accountable for adhering to the decisions and standards of the team. In addition, they don't rely entirely on the team leader as the source of accountability. Peers hold one another accountable. Accountability is crucial to avoiding the final dysfunction of a team, inattention to results. This is where the rubber hits the road. Effective teams achieve results, and they achieve results because members of the team trust one another, they don't fear confrontation or conflict, they facilitate commitment, they hold one another accountable, and of course they focus predominantly on collective rather than individual interests. The best teams consistently focus on results and have mechanisms in place to help them do just that. So there you have it, an overview of the 5 dysfunctions of a team model. In my experience, it stacks up. The most successful teams I've worked in my consultancy assignments and have been a part of have been largely free of the 5 dysfunctions, whereas the less effective teams tend to have been hamstrung by them. How about your team? Do team members trust one another? Can they and do they engage in healthy conflict and confrontation? Is there genuine commitment of all members to the decisions of the team? Do team members hold one another accountable? Is there a clear, unwavering focus on results? If you'd like to explore this further, I suggest you check out Lencioni's book, The 5 Dysfunctions of a Team, or give us a call for details of our workshops based on the 5 dysfunctions of a team model. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.